We've got our top three finishers from today's Stock 1000 race here at Ridge Motorsports Park. Our winner, Jason Uribe. Second place, Benjamin Smith. And third place, Ashton Yates. We'll get started with Ashton. It's his fourth straight podium. Third yesterday, third today. Looked like you had the pace early, and I think you set up there. It's like when the tire goes off, things go bad.
Yeah, I was feeling really good there at the beginning, actually. And it's the first time I've ever really been able to hang with Hayden this year, so I was pretty stoked on that. And I was kind of sizing the guys up a little bit, just kind of seeing where they were faster, and I was making up some ground just later on in the race because I didn't really want to mix it up with them just yet. And then about halfway through, the grip started to go for me, and a little bit after Hayden fell, a few laps after Hayden fell. And yeah, and then I was just trying to survive, honestly, out there, just trying to pick the bike up. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why it dropped off so bad, but it is what it is, and we'll try to evaluate the problem and get there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the pace early on. It was nice to be up there in the front for a little bit. So.
All right, thank you. Second place today, Benjamin Smith. It's his fourth podium of the year and his second place finish of the year. Better than yesterday, and you're in the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday was all right. We had a couple of problems with the bike where it just felt like I was kind of constantly playing catch up throughout the lap and just couldn't ever have the opportunity to make a pass for a podium. But yeah, kind of like Ashton just said at the beginning there, I think us four kind of immediately made a little bit of a break, and I was really happy to see that, Hayden and Jason have had the pace all weekend, and we were all kind of right there. So it was pretty encouraging to see that. And then, that incident happened with Hayden, and yeah, just tried to play it smart. Like I said, stuck behind Ashton for a little while. I knew I was in a podium position at that point, and we had a pretty good gap behind us, so I wasn't in a massive rush, and just made as good of a pass as I could with a couple laps to go. And then, like I said, just tried to put my head down, and bike was working pretty well towards the end of the race there, so I was able to stay somewhat consistent. And yeah, ended up where we're at now, so really happy with it.
With three different bikes on the podium, can you see differences between the bikes? Do they all have their strong points and their weak points?
Yeah, absolutely. My bike has a lot of really good strong points. It's really good on the side of the tire and some of those long sweepers for sure. But, like I said yesterday, we were really struggling in a couple of sectors that hurt us a lot. And we made a change this morning to the bike that helped immediately, and it just felt like I wasn't having to ride at 110% just to keep up. So that was really encouraging. But yeah, it's super cool for the series to have three manufacturers on the podium like that, because like you said, I'm sure you can see it on TV. Everybody's got their strong points and weak points, and it ends up evening out to a point. But it makes it for some interesting racing.
All right, well, thank you. Our winner today, Jason Uribe. Second yesterday, win today. Do your eyes get real big when Hayden falls down like that right in front of you?
Oh, man. It's always a bummer when you see someone else crash, but the biggest thing for me was getting a better start and being able to be there in the beginning. Yesterday I gave myself a little bit too much to work towards. I think that it could have been possible, but I was taking a lot of risks just to keep up. And today we kind of came out with a new plan to just be there, be aggressive, be rough, and I feel like we're pretty good at doing that at the start. And then, yeah, like you said, when Hayden went down, it was a bummer, but for me it was a realization of, okay, now I need to conserve. Now I need to stop pushing so hard and save the tires, save the bike, save my body, and that's really what I tried to do. I caught a false neutral going into 14 one of those laps, and it made me pretty nervous. I thought for sure someone was going to come up the inside, but luckily we were able to get it back into gear. And yeah, the Orange Cat BMW was running really good, kind of like what everybody else was saying. All these bikes have strong points and weak points, and I feel like the BMW is really good on the brakes. I can really push that thing going into corners. The biggest thing for us is just being able to get power to the ground on the exits. So we're working on it. We're working every time we get on that bike to try something new to improve, and it's going good.
All right, questions? Okay, thank you.